The Cornermen Radio Live with Barzini and Boxingeye. I want to welcome our guest, James Easter. How you doing today, James?
Oh, I'm blessed and highly favored. How about yourself, big bro?
I'm chilling, man. Just chilling, man. I'm glad to have you on tonight, man. But let's get into it, James, man. What did you think on the Adrien Broner and Mikey Garcia fight?
What did I think?
Yeah,
well,
what was your take on the whole fight?
Adrien let a lot of us down by not letting them hands go like he should have. Mikey did win the fight, that's for sure. You know, there wasn't no question about who won the fight. I feel bad about the money I lost on the fight, but you know, hey, it comes and goes. I felt bad for him, really, for Adrien. You know, he didn't perform it to the best of his ability of what he can, how he can perform. You know, that was my true take on it.
What did you think he did wrong in the fight?
Excuse me, say that again.
He didn't. What did you think on his reasons why? What did he do wrong that he didn't?
Adrien,
you can go ahead.
This is a known fact. This is a known fact, and I stand on this. You train how you fight. So evidently that's how he was training to fight like that. Because if you was training a certain way, that's the way you're gonna fight. That's just how it is in this thing. Flat out.
What was the game plan? What's up, Robert? What's good, bro?
No, it's not Robert. It's James.
I mean James. My bad.
Yeah.
What's good, James, man? How you doing, man? Yo, what was the game plan, man? Because the first couple rounds, he was trying to do a little Sugar Ray Leonard, see if he could move around the ring, you know, try to tire him out, whatnot. But then he just went away from that. So it was like kind of hard to see, you know, what was the game plan, man?
You know, to be honest, I don't know what the game plan was. I wasn't down there in the camp, or when they was in camp. I didn't go to the mountain with them. But as you've seen, as I've seen, the same thing. But that's not the way. I don't think he should have fought the fight anyway. He should have took the fight to him. He was stronger than him. He should have been stronger than him, and he fought at that weight or a higher weight class. He should have took it to him. Anything he threw, he should have been able to dodge or take and give back even more. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even have to fight that Sugar Ray style. He should have stood right there and got down with him in the trenches. That's how I felt.
Yeah, he did a little bit.
I think he could have beat him in the trenches.
Yeah. Did you get to see him after the fight, AB? Did he say anything to you?
No, I wasn't there at the fight. I didn't even go. No.
From watching it though, what do you think? You know, not to give away anything, but you see a lot of things Robert can do from that fight that you guys would take.
Oh yeah, definitely. We see. I done seen a few fights of Mikey's how he fight. He liked the counter, to be honest. You know, he gave Adrien a bunch of feints, and Adrien was jumping at the feint. That tripped me out. Why should he be jumping at any feint that he throw? Anything he threw, he should have been able to roll with it and take it and give it back. A double up off of it. But I think Robert gonna master everybody. I know they didn't see that jab with his last fight, but that jab is gonna control the whole fight. And I know he's gonna try to counter off that jab, but we're gonna show him what that counter gonna be about. What he gonna have to take trying to counter off of Robert's jab.
So, James, a lot of people you seen in my comment section that everybody's talking about the Mikey Garcia fight and versus Robert. Like, they're not giving Robert that chance in this fight. And I'm like, okay, I see what you're seeing in the Broner, but Robert is not no Broner.
No, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And they saying that because, like, a lot of my comment section thinks that Denis Shafikov won the last fight with Robert. I thought it was an 8-4 fight. You know what I mean? If you was nice, you would give him 5 rounds. But Robert came off the winner on that fight. They think
you know what?
that. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they think. My question is, can for you? I know he can, but my question for the world, to people to know, can he fight like a tall fighter and be an outboxer and not stay in the pocket? Because we both know if he fights like that as a tall fighter, nobody would have a competitive fight with Robert.
Absolutely.
But what's your take on it?
My take is Robert mastered him with a jab, with that the tall fight style, and even in the inside. If you looked at that not the Commey, but the Shafikov fight on the inside, Robert beat him on the inside. One thing I can't say about them judges, they know you don't count no punches that you hit on the arm, and you don't count no punches that you get hit behind the neck on. Them not scoring blows. You got to hit flush, the torso. You know what I'm saying? Them punches is what count. All that arm hit, you don't count them punches. He caught them punches with his shoulders, with his elbows. Them punches was caught. That's one thing I can say about them judges. They know how to score a fight, and they scored that fight how it should have been scored. The average person with that iron don't know what is a scoring punch. They would score it like a lot of people think, because he hit him or he threw all them different punches. Robert caught all them punches, rolled with them, all that, countered back off of him, and scored counting blows. Robert wasn't hitting no arm. He wasn't hitting no behind the neck. He was hitting it flush. He was hitting scoring blows that you get counted on. You get count for. That's what I say about that. That's why I say a lot of people that talk that shit, that said he won, they don't know how to score a fight, because they wouldn't say that if they knew how to score a fight, or they didn't. They just looked at the fight and didn't actually see what Shafikov was hitting.
Yeah, they were mad that Shafikov Robert got the shutout on 2 judges' scorecards.
Because they know what scoring blows
I had Robert winning. Just I gave Shafikov a few rounds because his aggression. You know what I'm saying? His aggression was pretty good here and there.
And that was there. We can't take that away from the man. Yeah, he was aggressive. But he wasn't scoring. You don't score no punches that you get hit on the arm, and the punches that Robert catch, or punches behind the head that the referee never, ever gave him a warning about. Didn't say nothing about that.
It was taking inside, okay?
Yeah. The judges got it right. They got the right winner. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. And so I say this. Robert beat Denis Shafikov at his own game, at his own style. You know what I'm saying? He didn't back down.
You got a point on that one.
I know I do. I know I'm right. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. He beat him at his own game.
Yeah, that's true.
Inside. He didn't run. He didn't dance around.
I never even thought about that way. You know what I mean? We thought about the ways Robert could made that fight so easy, a real shutout, where we wouldn't have these people in my comment section telling me about, oh, he's the weakest champ, or Mikey would destroy Robert.
Let me say this. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. Guess what? I seen Sunday where Mikey said if that fight could be made, he would make it, or they the best opportunity he would take. Mikey full of shit. He's off. He said 4 months from now or whatever, 3-4 months from now, that fight could be made now. And he can get ready in 3 or 4 months. As we've seen, he didn't take no shots from Adrien. He didn't go through no serious battle. He didn't get hit tough. He should be ready in 3 or 4 months. Who's ready? Who got a title right here for the picking? Robert's so fucking easy. He's fighting for belts. I would think he's talking that unification shit, and that's all it is you talk. He ain't trying to unify shit because he was going to snatch that idea for.
Right.
Am I right? He's right there for him. He's right there. Robert, hey.
They call out Lingares' name so much, but they can make the Robert fight so easy because they both on that side. Like, I don't know why this fight is not easy to make. People, I'm debating with my comment people on my section. I'm like, yo, if y'all think Mikey can destroy Robert so easily, why hasn't Mikey called out Robert really? Why is I hear Lingares' name, Flanagan name, but not Robert Easter? If he's so weak, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand that.
It don't take no GED or diploma to figure this out, bro. It don't take no college degree to get this. He don't want Robert. He don't want none of Robert. If he did, he would have called. He know Al's phone number. He know how to get in touch with the man to make it happen. He don't want none of Robert. They want to dodge around Robert as long as they can because they know what it is when they fuck with Robert. It's a man down time for sure, or he got hell on his hands. He know ain't going to be no push, no walk in the park. He chose Adrien over Robert. What is that saying? But he want to unify. That's bullshit. He don't want to unify. He just talking that shit. Step up.
Shit.
Turn the man up. Robert done called him out. He called out all the champions. Don't none of them want no parts of the bunny. None of them.
Right.
So where you think Robert's next fight? Robert's next fight's looking like back in Toledo. He'll probably defend another defense.
I don't know if it's going to be in Toledo or not. I'm really hoping it be that Mikey and then we go somewhere on the neutral grounds. Yeah, Robert would probably fight him in his own. He'll fight him in his own backyard, but White City, both of them champions. What makes him up so much more than what Robert is? They had 135 pounds. One got one belt and the other one got another belt. Go on the neutral ground. Don't fight in Robert's backyard or Mikey's backyard. Go somewhere neutral. Go back to the Barclays Center. Go down in Texas.
Yeah, I hear you. The thing is, did you see, I guess Robert Garcia, Mikey's brother and trainer, he was upset about how they were treated. You know, they got a lovely payday, but he was upset how they were treated, I guess, and the way, they were waking him up early before to go do radio show. He was complaining about it on a video on E's News. And so I know for a fact, if it comes to it and they do make the Robert fight, this guy Mikey, he might be turning into a little diva. So Robert's definitely gonna have to play the bad. Robert gonna have to play the bad guy no matter what I see in that fight. He gonna have to go wherever Mikey says. He gonna have to play the bad guy role, and that's how it is, man. If you want to, be a name, you got to go scalp a name.
Yeah.
My comment on the thing is Madonna, Robert Camp team beat Broner, Madonna. Now Mikey did it. So why did they do that the same thing? The whole Robert Garcia camp cleaned out Adrien Broner. So why don't fight Robert Easter? Clean out the About Billions camp since he's so easy, you know what I mean? Like,
because it's easier to say that shit than to make it happen. That's what it is. They know they can't make that happen. It ain't that easy. It ain't as easy as they talking, because that's all they doing. Me and you both, everybody in the world know. Now think about it. He got so much clout, he can fight anybody he want to fight. He claim he want to unify. What's the hold up? What's the hold up?
Shit. And Lou DeBella, he said he did on an interview, he's like, yo, Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter is a hell of a fight. You got Triple G, Gennady Golovkin trainer, Abel Sanchez, who trains Denis Shafikov, even said that Robert can beat Mikey Garcia. you would have think Abel Sanchez, who trained Shafikov and Gennady Golovkin, would have said Mikey can beat Robert, but he said it the other way. He said Robert can beat Mikey Garcia, and I was so surprised.
You know why? Because he know boxing. He's not no dummy. He's been around a while, and he know fighters. He know what it takes to win, and he know who got what it takes to win. But you know what I'm saying? He know. He ain't putting no sugar on the shit.
Yeah, I think the fans, whoever like Mikey and Gennady Golovkin, listen to their trainer, Denis Shafikov trainer, just said it on Dante's Boxing Nation that Robert Easter can beat Mikey Garcia. If the fans don't believe me, he said it too. But I wanted to ask you your take on this guy Devin Haney, who signs to Floyd Mayweather promotion. What you think about this kid, man? He keep calling out your nephew.
He's like
that
18.
kid, that's all he do. That's just what he's doing. Everybody, Robert is the man now. He got that IBF belt. If you don't call him out, there's no reason to call anybody out. And matter of fact, that guy he don't want no parts of Robert. Robert is over there in that camp. He didn't want to touch that ring. Mayweather wouldn't even let him get in the ring with him. Robert would have wiped his ass with him.
Yeah, we asked Sean came on our show, and I asked Sean that, and because Sean sparred him a few years back, and he was like, "Nah, man, definitely not ready for Robert Easter yet." The kid's only 18, though. I mean, he's got to get a few Denis Shafikovs and Commeys under his belt before he can call out Robert. But I guess
I doubt it if he get past any one of them.
Probably. He's only
I
18,
doubt it if
so
he take either one of them.
Yeah, he's young, man. He's trying to get a championship like Gervonta. It's hard to be a young champion in this game, man. There's not many. This.
I remember when Gervonta and him sparred. He hit Gervonta with everything he had. Mayweather was holding Gervonta's hand. This is what I seen with my own eyes. I was in the gym. Mayweather was holding Gervonta while Devin Haney hit Gervonta with everything he got. And Gervonta broke away from Mayweather and got right back on his ass. Right. This is what I seen with my own eyes. That boy ain't got nothing coming. Especially he get his ass in there with Rob. He ain't got shit coming. He talked that shit, but he done forgot that.
I wonder why is it? Why is he calling out Robert? They never sparred or nothing? They
wouldn't let that boy didn't want to get in there. His daddy, his Mayweather, they all knew he don't get things. Robert would have knocked him out right there in front of all of them, everybody.
Yeah.
He would have knocked him out, kept him up out that motherfucker. He was right there in his camp, in his house. He was terrified to get in that motherfucking ropes.
Hey, what do you think? Robert's at 135 now. He's comfortable. But looking down the road, he'll probably go up to what? He'll probably be at 147, you think?
Yes, he's definitely in down the road. What we want to do is unify. Unify these girls just like everybody else talk that unify. We ready to do it. We there. We got a belt. Come on, belt holders. Stop talking that shit and step up. Robert, the weakest motherfucker in there in the weight class, but don't none of them belt holders want to fight his ass. But he the weakest. They all talk about he the weakest. Yeah. He the weakest. But don't nobody want to put their belt on the line, put their money where their mouth is.
I know unification.
On this, but
my thing is this: unification at 135. It just looks like it's not going to happen. You got Terry Flanagan's got to fight Verdejo. If Verdejo wins the belt, he definitely not unifying anytime soon. Then you got Lingares fighting Luke Campbell, and if he beats Luke Campbell, more than likely he's not going to fight Mikey because his chin has issues, and then nobody wants to fight Robert for whatever excuses. I'm like, damn, unification's at 135. Yeah, I think it's a dream. I don't see anybody unifying at 135. I just feel like I can't see it business-wise.
Don't nobody want to unify but Robert.
So, yeah,
Mikey, he want to look for the weakest motherfucker.
Yeah. I feel like Robert probably defend the belt at 135, and he probably going to move up and fight. They're probably going to move him up in next year, tell him to move up, and when all those belts fall by the wayside, when Crawford drops them all, I see Robert and Barthelemy fighting maybe like next year.
Brian, see, he ran from the weight. He ran from that weight class. He hurry up, got the fuck away from them. He knew them beasts was coming. He didn't want to fight Commey or Robert. He got the fuck out the way.
He's gonna be pushed to fight him. The storyline's already there.
And they're the two tallest fighters in the division. They both 5'11", 6-foot fighters. Man, that would be an epic fight, though.
Yeah, it'd be a nice fight.
What's your take on Barthelemy? You think he's a good fighter, James?
He's not all that, man.
No, not at all. Not when I rate the guys that we talking about. I rate them against Robert. I match them up against Robert. You know what I'm saying? Them boys ain't got shit coming when it comes to him, and he gonna beat him either way, inside or out. Inside or out.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, who you think, if he doesn't get the unified by this fall, who you think next will Robert fight next?
Well, he already got that mandatory. I think he may even going to knock that mandatory off, because it ain't about running from nobody. You know what I'm saying? We want that belt unification type. We want the Mikey Garcia to step his so-called the man of the 35 step up. Don't run. Step the fuck up and fight Robert. Quit being a little fag, because that's what I call you, a fag. To me, you less than, because you can make this fight and you ain't making it happen. So to me, you's a wuss. I call it like it is. Ain't gonna put no sugar on no shit for none of them. It is what it is.
I was gonna ask you. Robert is his promoter is who's this about? It's about Billions, or is he under like whoever?
Whoever.
For whoever.
We can go. We could roll with whoever. He rolled with Adrien.
He's managed by Al though.
Yeah. No, he's advisor. He's not
advisor.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, his advisor, the guy who basically tells everybody, this is what we're gonna do. But I was gonna say, damn, man, because
that Ray Beltran fight though.
Yeah,
dope, man. That's a dope fight.
This weekend,
Ray Beltran fighting Brian Vasquez on ESPN this Saturday. Did you know that, James?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'll be tuned
fighting. Yeah, so like, I think if Robert can't get a Mikey or a unification this fall, that Beltran fight, man, that's a beautiful fight for Robert. Definitely, and he will get even more respect from his peers.
Well, we knocking them off as they line them up. We gonna knock them off. Line them up. We knocking them off. We want who we want, but we can't get his ass in there. So we got to take what we can get. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm gonna knock him off too. He too slow for Robert. That old motherfucker slow as hell. We looking forward to that one too. To show out on his ass. We looking forward to these fights. I'm damn sure looking forward to them, because I know what we got.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. I know Robert's got that cool, laid-back personality. I mean,
he I hate it too.
Yeah.
I hated that he don't come out and give them what they want, what he need to be saying to him. But that's him.
Yeah, it's everybody. Some people got humble bones. Some people love to talk that shit. But
and he,
he got, at least he's being himself, man. That's all that matters.
Right.
But it would be funny if he, because if he starts calling out Mikey, making Mikey look bad, maybe. Well, nobody knows what Mikey's gonna do. A lot of doors open, man. He might go to 135, stay at 140. Who knows? He might get a Danny. We're talking about possibly Danny Garcia fight at 147. You never know what's gonna happen. Mikey's a wild card. He's a wild card now.
I can understand he looking for that check. He want a check. Everybody in it for a check. But at some point, don't what your fans want or what the media or everybody want to see, the boxing world want to see count. You know? And to me it don't. To him it don't. He looking for the check to the highest paid, and he figured he'd get more money fighting Adrien, so he fought Adrien. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder, Adrian's going to be like, if Robert ever gets that fight, you know, the tape is out, what Adrien didn't do. So it's there, man. You got to have that jab established. I didn't think Broner had the jab going the first round. But, man, I'm like, he always goes away from his jab. The Maidana fight, too. He was stabbing the jab to the body, and then he went away from it. And then Floyd took that. Like, Floyd saw that. Oh, he was that. And what Floyd do when he fought Maidana? Stabbing the jab to the body. Everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
stopping him in his tracks. Having him reset.
It's like that kid, you know, the little kid in the gym that's athletic and stuff, but he's still a little kid. He doesn't get the game of boxing. To me, it's like A.B., man. He's too much. He's trying to emulate too much off and use his athletic ability. But you got to think. You got to be able to be a thinker in the ring. How did he? You know. But sometimes you can't
punch.
think.
Most of all, you got to punch.
Yeah. But sometimes when the power is real, it does. Because I grew. You know, I boxed my whole life. You know, my dad had a gym, so you know, all around spar. You know, but it's hard when you get hit with some serious power. It does fuck up your game plan and how you go about things. So maybe that's what happened with Broner. You know, he had the high guard the whole time. It was disappointing, man, because I was really rooting for Broner. You know, I was really rooting for him.
Me too.
He was gonna win.
Me too. Shit.
Yeah.
I put my money on that shit. You know, I thought he was gonna win.
And all these people that pick Mikey are like, I fucking told you. And that shit makes me mad, too, because it's like, no, you didn't tell me shit, because Broner has the fucking tools. Just gotta fucking, so it is what it is.
Yeah. It's a lifestyle you live, too. You got to live boxing all year round. You can't just all of a sudden, 4 months, because you're going to training camp or whatever, 3-4 months or whatever, and then jump up and all you got it. No, hell no. Life ain't like that. My weather ain't become undefeated by living that kind of lifestyle. You want to party and kick it and drink and all that old shit, and don't put that work in the gym like you supposed to. That he ain't live no lifestyle like that. I take my hat off to the man. I know why he the champ like he is. It's his lifestyle, the things he do on the off time. Watch when he jump up there against McGregor. McGregor ain't gonna be able to hold his hands up after 4 rounds.
Oh yeah, I mean Floyd.
He's gonna be right there to be just tap all over his head.
Floyd got to learn from his father and his uncle, and he sees, I heard they partied in their career and stuff, and Floyd was a young kid looking at that, and that's why this guy lived a discipline. Floyd is the hardest working, most disciplined fighter I've ever seen since I've been alive, man. I'm 34, so, and I've been watching Floyd
I feel the same way.
I used to think, when I was a young kid, I was like, Vernon Forrest is the shit. I was not even looking at Floyd. But you know what? Floyd's longevity came from all that discipline, all that hard work, all that living boxing.
Yeah, not partying, not drinking and living, doing, just crazy shit.
And that's what
living right.
That's the truth, man. And it showed, Broner, it's almost like, man, he did that. He held his hands. Well, he fought against McDonough. He held his hands in his pocket against Porter, too. It's just disappointing. But what you going to do, man? Maybe you never know, because Broner, in a couple of years, sometimes it just hits you when you're 30, 31, and now he becomes, he wakes up a little bit. He's a little, obviously, the older you are, the more wiser you get, and he starts becoming a better, he starts doing things in the ring we haven't seen. So he still got a lot of time on his hands, at least. He only 28.
They have to listen. One thing I think all of the fighters have to do is learn to listen and do what your trainer say do. Listen and do what you are asked to do as a fighter. Don't get your head up so high that you can't listen to what your trainer or your advisors are advising you to do, because they in it for your best, for the best. I mean, they're not telling you shit to just be telling you. You got to be able to absorb that shit and take it in and use it and do what the hell they say do, or else your ass gonna fall off to the wayside sooner or later. You know what I'm saying?
Truth. Yeah, that's the truth, man.
When you stop listening, you stop growing.
You want to say before we get out of here?
Yes, please. Anybody that's listening to this thing, you got any connections to Mikey Garcia, tell him to make that call and make that fight happen with Robert Easter Jr. We want it. We need it. We want him. We want him. Or any other champion that got that belt. We want them. We want all of them that got them belts. We want to go in and tie this up. Make it happen. They said it's impossible. Stop it. All things are possible. All things is possible.
Right. Well, I
appreciate
you having you on, James, man. I want you to have a blessed
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Y'all
definitely. We're going to keep in touch.
Oh, for sure. You know how we kick it on a daily basis.
All right,
man.
James.
Thanks, bro.
All right, y'all take care and be blessed. Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, Boxingeye.
That was nice, man. Bunny, the Bunny team blessing the airway. See, all the hardcore fans want to see Robert Easter versus Mikey. Hopefully sooner than later.